Dito. Thank you very much. Mapin.
At awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isip ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilibig. Ang tuwin at araw ng kailan ay magdidilim. Lupa ng araw na walang ipagsita. Buhay lagi sa piling ko. Ang ligaya ng pagkakoy mong akin. Ang ibanay ng dahil sa'yo.
So nandito ako sa isang part ng whereas pwede naming mapuntahan yung Sea of Galilee. Actually, this is not real sea, it's a lake. Dito nangyari yung mga pangingisda ni Jesus Christ. Dito nangyari yung storm, yung pinakal ni Jesus Christ yung storm. At dito din siya kinuha yung dalawang apostles para sabi niya na nakita niya na nangingisda. Sabi niya, sumama kayo sa akin dahil mangingisda tayo ng mas madami. Hanan na! So, continuation of our vlog. Naandito ako ngayon sa Mount of Beatitude. Dito daw binigay ni Jesus Christ yung Our Father. So, dito sa Mount Beatitude, doon sa pagkakarinig ko, may iba't ibang versions ng Our Father in different language doon sa iba't ibang country. So, including that, yung Our Father na galing sa Pilipinas. So, hanapin natin siya. The Mount of Beatitudes is a hill in northern Israel. It is the spot where Jesus is believed to have delivered his sermon on the mount, overlooking the northwestern shore of the Sea of Galilee. The mount offers enchanting views of the northern part of the lake and across to the cliffs of the Golan Heights. Hindi meron daw Tagalog na ganito din eh. Oo. So correction lang, hindi pala Our Father. Ito yung Tagalog version ng mga Beatitudes. So may mga Beatitudes dito na including sa Pilipinas. So ito yung isa from the Philippines. So ayan siya sa likod. So, napanood ko lang doon sa vlog ni Karen Davila kasi nga kaya ako siya na nung during Holy Week nandito si Karen Davila. So ito nga yung Mount of Beatitude where as binigay ni Jesus Christ yung mga Beatitudes at pinangaral niya yung mga Beatitudes sa mga tao. Dito niya binigay yung dito siya nangaral ng nangaral. Church of the Primacy of Saint Peter. This church contains a rocks where its builder held that Jesus appeared for the fourth time after the resurrection. The story goes that Saint John, Peter, and 6 other disciples went fishing but didn't catch anything at land. Then Jesus appeared and told them to change the place of the net, which then caught 153 fish. Once the disciples returned to the shores, they found that Jesus had cooked them breakfast on a charcoal fireplace on a rock. This rock is traditionally held to be where resurrected Jesus cooked that breakfast. So it is referred to as Mensa Christ, or the table of Christ. So nandito ako sa isang part ng whereas pwede naming mapuntahan yung Sea of Galilee. Actually, this is not real sea. It's a lake. Dito nangyari yung mga pangingisda ni Jesus Christ. Dito nangyari yung storm, yung pinakal ni Jesus Christ yung storm. So, buuin natin yung experience. Pasok tayo sa loob ng church. So currently nandito kami ngayon sa Sea of Galilee. Mag-experience kami ng pagsakay ng boat. So para daw lalo naming ma-immerse yung sarili namin dito sa pinuntahan ni Jesus Christ, kung saan nangyari yung mga miracles such as first, yung nanghuli sila ng madaming isda na sinabi wala daw isda but madaming nahuli. At the same time, dito pinakalm ni Jesus yung storm kasi natatakot yung mga apostles gawa ng ang lakas-lakas ng bagyo, and sabi niya, bakit natatakot kayo, kasama niyo ako. So at dito din, as far as I know, dito din lumakad si Jesus Christ sa water. So tour natin kayo ng konti sa before mag-board kami ng boat. The Sea of Galilee is a magnificent geographical marvel surrounded by pretty rural agricultural settlement. It's famous because of its prominence among New Testament writing. The fabled Sea of Galilee is where Christians believe Jesus walked on water, calmed the storm, and made Peter and Andrew into fishers of men. And it is where Jesus fed the masses with a few loaves and fish and gave his sermon on the mount. Capernaum in the New Testament. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, brought up in Nazareth, and preached in Jerusalem. But it was significant Galilean ministry years which he spent in Capernaum, and where he performed many of his miracles. Capernaum became his home, and the Bible called it Jesus' own city. In Matthew 4:13 tells us that Jesus left Nazareth and went to live in Capernaum after meeting temptation in the wilderness. So nandito kami ngayon sa Capernaum, kung saan believed to be ito yung hometown ni Jesus Christ. Nung siya'y umalis doon sa Nazareth, nagdiretso siya dito sa Capernaum dahil dito siya tinanggap, dito siya nag-start nag-preach, at dito rin nangyayari yung time kung saan hinil niya yung isang paralytic na idinaan sa roof kasi hindi makadaan yung paralyzed na tao, gawa ng nasa loob siya ng bahay kung saan siya nagpe-preach. Ang ginawa, iniakyat doon sa bubong, doon inihulog yung not necessarily inihulog, doon ibinaba para lang magamot ni Jesus. So ito yung unearthed area na naging part pa siya ng Capernaum, which is ang hometown ni Jesus Christ. Capernaum, meron ditong dito nagpunta specifically dito nagpunta si Jesus Christ sa synagogue kasi dito siya nag-preach. Dahil dito nga siya tinanggap sa Nazareth, ni-reject siya, and dito sa synagogue, dito siya nag-start mag-preach. So ito yung old part ng synagogue na remnant pa. So explore natin mabuti yung loob ng synagogue. So ito yung sa right side niya pagpasok mo doon sa entrance. Tapos small town kasi siya, so possibly may mga nakatira na bahay sa paligid niya. So ito yung sinabi na dating mga bahay na unearthed siya o nabuksan. Nahukay siya. Botang ito. So ito daw yung house ni Peter kung saan nakituloy si Jesus Christ nung time na yon. Believed to be house of Peter, isa sa mga apostles ni Jesus Christ. So I'm done in Capernaum, whereas nagpunta tayo dito sa synagogue at as well as pinuntahan natin yung bahay ni Peter kung saan nakatuloy daw si Jesus Christ, and doon naman sa synagogue siya yung dun nag-preach si Jesus Christ after i-reject siya dun sa Nazareth. So etong Capernaum is isa sa mga small town around Galilean Sea or Sea of Galilee. So I guess I have to end my vlog here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe, hit the notification button. So ito yung second time ko dito sa Israel, whereas nagpunta naman ako sa Nazareth to Galilee. Madami ako napuntahan, so isa ding humbling experience. First time din, ito lang yung kuno akong tour. And kasi hindi ko naman para siya i-end yung aking Israel tour. So possibly baka next year na andito ulit ako, and let's see.